I am so glad you are here. This is Liz at Magus Books and Herbs, and it is Energy Sunday in my world. So let's talk about sound and energy. This is something that's near and dear to my heart. I love the idea of this. So get my check aligned. There we go. So we have all kinds of fun stuff here, like sound healing, fabulous stuff, lovely stuff. But I want to talk about using your voice for magic, because using your voice is just a completely magical thing. Whether you're using your voice in a ritual, whether you're using your voice in a private meditation, whether you're using your voice with your dollars and purchases or with your votes, it's magical that you have a voice and that you get to use it. So if you are thinking about using voice for magical purposes, I have a strange thought about this personally. I've always felt that your skull is unique. And so what might reverberate in your head might be different than what reverberates in mine. So if you encounter someone that does the same chant you do, but they pronounce it differently, I don't have a problem with that. I think that's probably for the best, in fact. You need to chant in a way that brings you into the chant, whether that's a wordless chant, just a oh, or whether it's a spell type chant. I like a short chant for a spell, something I don't have to think about to remember. So if it's the holidays and I really have my heart set on getting somebody that I love, something maybe a little extravagant, a little outside my budget, maybe I just go more money, more money, more money, more money. That's a nice, simple, straightforward chant. I don't think about it. It alliterates. Both the words start with M. Fabulous in my head. If they rhyme and they're short, that's also great. You know, health and strength, health and strength, health and strength, health and strength is a great one for people who are ill, and especially if they're fighting a major illness. So never be afraid to add your own voice to the magical or meditative or energetic work you do. It brings its own frequency. It brings its own resonance to the practice, and that is magic unto itself. Now you can layer on other sounds. We have singing bowls here that are great. We have tingsha chimes that are wonderful. You can go to YouTube and find Hertz music. Hertz, not H-U-R-T-S. Hertz as in the electrical frequencies and the sound frequencies. Go online. You can find them HTZ meditation, HTZ sleep. You'll find a ton of options for other kinds of noise that have been shown, if you relax and let them do their work, will bring your brain to a new place. It will bring it into a specific wave state. Do they work 100% of the time for 100% of the people? No. For me, the sleep ones just wake me up. They drive me insane. But the meditation ones for me work well. So you got to play, figure out what you like, and never be afraid, even when you're using those programs and you're using those pre-recorded noises, to add your own resonance, to add your own magic, your own voice. Can't sing? That's okay. Have a tin ear? That is okay. There is nothing wrong with that, even in a group setting. I have a pretty good ear. And I've got to be honest, when I have meditated in a group setting, there was a long period of time where I loved to create a dissonance, not because I didn't have an ear, but because I loved hearing the movement from the dissonance to the resolution. I adore that sound. So don't be afraid, even if you think you have a tin ear, just make noise. You're magical. Your voice has some of your magic in it. So feel free to sing out loud. Sing it strong, sing it proud, go for it. Anybody who cares that you have a tin ear for most magical settings, they're not worth hanging out with. I got to be honest with you. If you're in a choir, you need an ear. Yes. If you're performing on stage, you need an ear. Yes. But for your ritual work, you need a voice, and you have one. So use it. Okay. And if you don't have a voice, make other noise. You can always make other noise. Well, that said, on the magic of sound and sound healing, which is beautiful, I'm out of time. So on behalf of myself and the rest of the crew here at Magus Books and Herbs in Minneapolis and online at magusbooks.com, thank you so much for being your best magical you. You make the world better every day just by being you and being in the world. Hopefully, we'll ask you please to do all the magical things you can do here. You know what they are, the likes, the shares, the subscribe, the stuff. And we'll hope to see you soon at the shop, on the phone with us shopping, as well as online at magusbooks.com. We'll see you soon. Blessed be.